Welcome to your dream and interpretations today. How are you doing? I'm Paul S. Joshua. It's my great delight to be here today again to handle your dreams that you have sent to me. You watching this channel for the first time, you're wondering what's going on here. It's about dreams and interpretation. God speaks to us in dream. We cannot deny that fact. It's one of the fascinating ways now that God gets his messages across to us through dreams. And all we need to know is the meaning of that dream that God has revealed to you. And it might just save your life from a danger. That's why on this program, I always say, knowing what your dream means is vital to your safety. Are you just watching this channel for the first time and you are wondering exactly what do we do? It's about dream, like I just said. You have dream. Come to the comment section, drop your dream with 3 simple rules: your name, your location, and write your dream in brevity. Now, this is incredibly important for you to know that dreams are messages you don't take for granted, and dreams are mysteries. Why is interpretation very important? Sometimes when God speaks to you in dream, you might seem not to comprehend the length, the depth, and the breadth of that message, because dreams come mostly in form of either symbols or they are parabolic form. That is why we need the grace of God, the wisdom of God to understand our dream. Now, there is a dream and interpreter, not only one, a lot. And so many people have sent me confirmations of their dream. And I'm going to take one today. Now, maybe subsequent episode I'll be taking other one. And not only that, during the live program on Saturday, you are watching this channel and I've been interpreting your dream. You have confirmations. During the live program on Saturday, I would like you to call in. All right? I need at least 3 people. So you just let me know under the comment section that you would like to confirm some of the dreams I interpret for you, because people need to know the reality of what we are doing and what the Spirit of God is doing through us. You need to give me your comment that you want to call to confirm a dream that I interpreted for you, how accurate it is. And I will give you that opportunity on Saturday during the live so that all of us together can see what God is doing and why we must never in any way take our dreams for granted. Now listen to this dream I interpreted. Listen to this dream first, then you listen to the interpretation. And let's see why it is very important for us to know the meaning of our dreams. Good.
My dreams, so this last one I want to tell you that I had it last night, stroke this morning. That is on Saturday stroke Sunday night, stroke Sunday morning. I said I was carrying my nephew's son on my laps, and I discovered I opened his head. I opened his head and I was seeing inside the head. And to my surprise, I poured water inside the head. In that dream, I was pouring that water. I'm trying to store that water, that I'm going to get that water back. But when I poured the water, when I needed to get the water, I opened the head. There was no water inside. I was scared. I said, God, this water I stored in this head is no more there, which means it has been absorbed, which means this boy's head, I called it a medical term, hydrocephaly, which means this boy's head is going to swell up bigger than the body, and everybody will be wondering what the problem is. So I didn't see the water, so I tried to close the head back. When I closed it back, it was a round opening. I was looking inside me and said, God, everybody will know that I opened this boy's head. What if the parent decide to take him to the doctor? The doctor will call me and say, what have I done? And this might be a case against me. God, have mercy. What will I do? How will I do it? How will I plaster this head back? If I put plaster, everybody will know that this head has been cut. And I woke up from the dream. Thank you. God bless you. God bless your wisdom. God bless your understanding. I'm grateful to have you as a pastor that interprets dream in a wonderful way. Thank you, sir. I am grateful. God bless.
Now, you had a dream that she had here before I played the interpretation I gave. In this dream, she said she saw a baby, like maybe a neighbor, I don't know, a baby in the dream. She saw the baby and she opened the head of the baby, the head, and she was looking into the skull of the baby. And she said she poured water inside the head of the baby. She poured water inside the skull of that baby, the head. And then later she covered the head. And after a while, she came to open the head and she could not see the water she poured in to the head of the baby. And she was scared, worried that the parent of the baby, They might get to know that she opened the baby's head, pour water, and the water cannot come out. And she used a medical term because she's a medical practitioner. She used a medical term there that I don't know how to pronounce it for you here. That has to do with not seeing this water means the baby will swell up, and that means the baby might die. She was worried, scared. The doctor might not know and all that. She tried to cover the head back. She can't see the water. She do all possible to get plaster. She said the hole was round. She put plaster, trying to cover it back, and she was scared and worried. How will she do? The water she poured into this baby's head, she cannot see the water and all that, and she woke up. And she sent the dream to me, desiring to know what is God saying about this dream. And immediately I listened to that dream. I knew this was a very great message, sensitive message. And the Spirit of God on the spot told me the meaning of that dream, which I'm going to play for you now. Now listen to what God told me about that dream, which I interpreted for her immediately. Listen to that. All right, the baby in this context is our project. A project. Are you trying to invest in any project? Are you trying to put money in any project? There must be some things you're trying to put money in. And from the dream, you must be very careful because you have to really, really be sure God is asking you to do the project. Otherwise, you might put in money and not get the money back. I mean, you might not get the returns you require back. So please, watch it and be careful in case you have any project or somebody suggested, oh, let's invest in this thing. Please watch it. This dream shows that you put your investment in, but it never return, all right, which can affect you badly, and you might run into a big trouble. Okay, so do not put money in project anyhow, except the Lord has given you go ahead. But from this dream, there's a need for caution, not to just invest in anything you are not too sure about. Otherwise, you might lose your resources. That's what God is getting across to you. So watch it, all right? God bless you. Now, did you hear the interpretation that the Spirit of God gave? That it has to do with an investment. I asked her, is she trying to invest in anything? Because the dream, by the interpretation that God showed to me, is that she wants to invest. And if she invests, she's going to lose the money. She will lose her resources. Everything will go and she won't get it back. She will run into a very big problem if she has to invest that money into that business, which I asked her. You see, but few days after I interpreted this dream, she got back to me. Just few days, just like yesterday. She got back, and some other people yesterday also got back to me with their dreams. If I'm to play all, the video will be too long. But I decided to pick one by one. And then she sent to me yesterday, look at, after I interpreted the dream for her about putting water in the head of the baby, and the water disappeared into the body of the baby. And I told her that it has to do with investment. You have to be careful. In case you want to invest, you might put in your money and that money will not come back to you. So guide against anything investment around you. Somebody wants to invest or anything. And look at the interpretation, the confirmation she sent to me yesterday. Let's all listen to that.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. God bless you. How is family and ministry? Thank you so much. Thank you for the dream you interpreted for me last. The dream I sent to you, you interpreted and said I should be careful to invest money in anything now. Or if anybody comes to me to tell me to do an investment, I should be careful. Pastor, you won't believe today somebody called me, a very reputable somebody, that if not that I've had this dream and you have interpreted it, I will fall into it. I won't tell him no. He just called me this evening and said, hey, there's this, they call it contribution or susu ajo. In Yoruba, they call it ajo, susu or contribution, that I'm going to drop 700. When I drop $700, in 4 weeks' time, I will get 5,006. Then that 4 weeks time, I will drop 700 again. Another month again, the following month I will get 5,600. It looks so attractive. He said he has been doing it, and in fact he has gotten enough money from it. That's what he's using for his business. I should come into it. If not that you have interpreted my dream, I would have fall into this thing today. I want to thank God for your life. You are a true man of God. Thank you for interpreting this dream according to how the Holy Spirit is laying it in your heart. God bless your ministry. God bless you. Good night, sir. Bye-bye.
Did we hear that? Few days after this interpretation that God warned her to guide against investing or anything that do with investment so she don't lose her money. Few days, she said a reputable person gave her a call yesterday. And the person said word. He said, hey, how are you? There's a business here for you, an investment. You're going to bring $700 and 4 weeks after you get $5,000 or so. 4 weeks after, 5,000 US dollars. I don't know. Can you imagine that? And she said a reputable person. Take notice, a reputable person. If not for the interpretation of that dream, she would have fallen for that bait, trick. And they told her after another 4 weeks again, she will bring in 700, they will give her $5,000. She will have fallen. But because she got the meaning of her dream, God saved her from falling into that scam. It is nothing but a scam. No true name for it. It's a scam. And you know why I brought this here? So that I can alert you. This dream is not only benefiting her, but is benefiting all the viewers. There are many agents of the devil out there who want to swindle, who want to scam you, who want to steal from you. And through this dream, God exposed it. And because God exposed it, you also need to watch this and learn from it. We can't keep only this to her. The dream came in form of a baby. Open the skull of a baby, pour water, and the water disappeared into the body of the baby. She couldn't drain the water out. Try all possible, no way. She was worried, shattered, disturbed, trying with the plaster to cover. She will have run at loss completely, that her life will be battered, and it will be so ridiculing, shameful for her, frustrating for her. This is what the devil meant, to use somebody to run her down financially, completely. But the interpretation of this dream rescued her. Rescued her. This is how powerful God's word is through dream. This is how loving God can be, to reveal something to you, to rescue you from imminent disaster that enemy planned for you. If she hadn't gotten the meaning of her dream, imagine what would have happened to her. She would have lost her resources yesterday. She would have been scammed. Scammed. And that would have been the end of it. And let me use this opportunity to advise you. You are watching this channel and you have been on this channel. Please, let no one scam you. Anybody who tell you bring $700 in 4 weeks, I will give you $5,000 is a liar, is a scammer. Oh, bring $1,000 in 4 weeks, I will give you $10,000. You are going to get $10,000. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. That's a scam. Whoever tell you that, make sure you say no. It's a scam. They want to rob you. They want to destroy you. They want to steal your fortune, and they want to run you down. How can somebody say bring $700? Now after 4 weeks we'll give you 5,000 US, and they bring out that $700. After 5 we'll give $5,000. Money doubling. Do you think it works? It's a trick of getting people. And I'm using this to communicate everyone watching. Many has been scammed this way. Don't be one of them. Imagine if she doesn't have the meaning of this dream, what will have happened to her? She's one of my partners. One of my partners that support my work. Now imagine what God have used that to do in her life, to save her of losing a lot of money. She said nothing will have stopped her from doing it, because he's a reputable person. I don't care even if the person is a man of God in court that tell you bring 1,000, after 4 weeks I will give you $10,000. That man of God is lying to you. Is lying to you. I am a plain person, and I will always tell you the truth. It costs you nothing on this channel apart from you being a patron or being on my VIP. You don't give more than $20, $50, $100 in a month in my channel as a VIP, and then I give you all my time. You know why? You don't get precious things free. You don't. Nothing valuable comes free. Somebody asked me, oh, man of God, why don't you interpret dream for us free? I said, I interpret free on the channel, right? Put your comment there. When I come there, under the comment, I interpret it free. Do you pay me anything for that? But if you need my private service, you want me one-on-one to interpret your dream, to talk to you, there is no way you will not pay a token of appreciation for it. If I'm to charge you based on my expertise, you cannot pay. You can't pay based on my expertise. You can't pay. If I'm to charge you based on that, I know how many years it took me to have this knowledge. I know how much I spent to gather this knowledge. It is not just free of charge that I got it. It took me years of labor, years of spending to be able to accumulate this wealth of knowledge. I can't tell you how much I invested in books I read. Buy books and I read. A lot of money went, a lot of time went. And now you want to get it free. I do it free for you on the channel, but you pay for it. But see, a man who deal with you in truth like this, you don't appreciate until they scam you. But I don't care. I'm still here to help you and tell you that don't you ever fall for anyone that tell you, give me $1,000 after 3 weeks, after 4 weeks, I'll give you $10,000. It is a lie. It doesn't work. That is scam. The laws of God is laws of increase. The laws of increase is laws of gradual development. Do you give birth to a child today and the child become 50 years in that day? No. You grow gradually. You don't give birth to a child today and see teeth. You grow gradually. Right? So be careful. I thank God for our sister here whom God delivered through the interpretation of her dream from a scammer. I don't care who the person is. I don't want to know. Because this is just a scam. Nothing but a scam. And God give her proof. There are other ones exactly like this that interpreted who also send their own confirmation. They were also like that. They will have been scammed. People now are looking for how to scam people up and down. Please don't fall. My followers, don't fall. Those of you on my channels as my fan, don't fall. Be very careful. God will keep you. No one will succeed in destroying your long-time labor. No. No one. Even if it's me that tell you, bring $700 after 4 weeks, I will give you 10,000. I am lying and I will never tell you that. I will never tell you that. Bring $1,000 after 4 weeks, you are going to get 10,000. Paul Joshua will never tell you that. I will never. If I ever did that, come here and expose me. That is nonsense. Pay for all I ask you, pay for my service fee. You need my private involvement. You need me to talk to you privately, to help you privately. That is all. You don't pay more than $20, $50, $100 maximum. That is all. That is all. If you decide on your own to do something, that's fine. But not me telling you, bring $700 and you will get $5,000 after 3 weeks or 4 weeks. That's scam. I'm not ready for that nonsense. I'm not interested. All right. So be careful. Even if they are so-called men of God that are tricking you, deceiving you, after you give them the $1,000, and then they tell you get $5,000 after 3 months, after 3 or 2 months or 1 month, you ask for your money, you will not see them. They won't give you your money. They are scammers. So be careful. God has used this dream interpretation to rescue our sister, and I pray you learn from it and not fall as a victim. All right, to other ones, predators all around who are looking for how to devour you. Their plan will never succeed. They will fail in the name of the Lord. But my emphasis is knowing what your dream means is vital to your safety. Knowing what your dream means is vital to your safety. Please don't ever play with your dreams. They are a wonderful message to you. Take them serious and it shall be well with you. Thank you for watching today's episode. I hope it blessed you. I hope we learn from what happened here and from the interpretation and the confirmation of our sister who sent in her dream. God bless you. I hope to get your own confirmation. Don't forget, if you have your own confirmations, dreams are interpreted. Some of you are sending to me privately, but there are some of you, I want you to go to the next level during the live on Saturday. Call me. 3 of you, just indicate at the comment section that you want to confirm, and then I'll give you the number. You call us live during this live streaming on Saturday and tell us, what did I interpret? What is the confirmation? What followed the interpretation? If I am a fake interpreter, say it there. No problem. Say it. Don't be afraid. Say it. God bless you. Thank you for watching today's episode. I'll see you again in the subsequent episode. Bye for now.